So this is a box that I bought in Afghanistan, and I tend to keep my stuff here from the military. This, obviously an Afghanistan flag that's in there. We have some money, UAE money, I guess. This is what you wear on your cap badge when you first start at the basic training. And then you switch to this one for the infantry. And then eventually your regiment one, which I don't have here. There's the watch that I used in Afghanistan, which is broken now. My name is Mark Castillo. I'm a retired Canadian Force veteran. I retired as a corporal. I spent 6.5 years with the Royal Canadian Regiment, and I spent 7 months in Afghanistan within that time frame. I was born in Philippines. I came to Canada when I was 9 years old. It wasn't until the 9/11 happened with the Twin Towers that I was like, hey, I don't want Canada to be living in fear. I want to be there and making sure that we live as Canadians do, and I love this country. Nobody should be doing that to us. So that's when I decided to join and showed more interest in the military. When I got accepted to the military, we were actually in Las Vegas with my family. And my parents didn't know at that time, but only my siblings knew. So, and I got a voicemail saying that, yeah, I'm in. And I think that was around October. And then I was leaving in January. So it didn't give us much time to really let everybody know. The training center is in Quebec, Saint Jean. That's where most of the basic training is for the majority of the military. I have this coin. They give it to us when you go to on tour, I guess. So at the back of it, it says the tour, and it says here Op Athena. That's where my daughter got her name from, and it says Charles Company, the company that I was with, Road 09. I was deployed in Afghanistan. I think May 2010 till about December 2010. It was about 7 months. Going over there, it was crazy. I mean, it is very memorable. There was a lot of good things, a lot of bad things as well. The day-to-day life is very unpredictable. We were in an area called Spurwingar, and it happens to be one of the area where there's the most IED, improvised explosive device. So there's bombs everywhere, all around us. There's a bridge where we had eyes on it every time, but somehow there was always a bomb there. So it was kind of expected. It was like a cat and mouse game over there. Everybody takes turns doing something. It might not on your day off where you're supposed to be resting, you could be called because something happened. So you couldn't really let your guard down, so to speak. We got mortared once in a while, even in base. We got hit with one where luckily it didn't blow up. It just landed. We go on patrols. That means you go outside. When we go out, it's mostly to provide security, to clear some path. We were there always trying to build schools and stuff for the children and kind of just help out the villagers there, the one who just want to live. So that was our role there, was really to keep them safe. The day-to-day is just very unpredictable, is the way I can explain it. The most challenging thing in Afghanistan there is really you didn't know if you were gonna come back. Some people left, notes and cards all the time for people they might leave behind. I know we've been shot at multiple times. I actually sat on an IED, which luckily enough didn't blow up. And the more you stress out about it, the more stressed you'll be, I guess. So we were always told to just kind of like relax, follow your training, you know what to do, because being stressed out is not good over there. You gotta kind of be a little bit calm within the chaos. I got back from Afghanistan December 2010. I spent the rest of the time up in Petawawa, still with RCR, still in the infantry. And I got out 2014. The transitioning part for me was hard. When you get back from the military after tour, everything switches. I remember driving out of there was like really difficult because it was like, well, this sucks because it's such a big part of your life, and all of a sudden you're gone, and you don't even know what you were gonna do when you get out. I know some of the guys, that's where they have the hardest time, when they're transitioning from like where you were loved by everybody likes you, everybody there's your teammate, to now you're going to a new area, civilian world, where nobody there will ever understand what you went through. It's hard. It's really, really hard. It's probably like the hardest thing I'm ever doing, is to just go on every day. The thing with not just military guys, but guys in general, they don't want to ask for help. Some of them bottle everything in till it comes out, doesn't come out constructively. Honestly, it's not easy. Like I have a hard time once in a while, you know, I see somebody too once in a while. But there is help. Like I went to Veterans Affairs, talked to them what I was going through. There's more help now. I think probably because we have lost quite a few people. A lot of guys are comfortable talking to me though, because I listen to everybody. I always give everybody a different perspective in life. Honestly, anybody, I'm sure there's somebody there that's willing to help you. It could be like your parents, your friends, somebody you're close with, aunt, uncle, cousin. So that is the hardest part, is just trying to encourage everybody to just get help. This time of the year, it's difficult because it's called Remembrance Day for a reason. So I do have friends that I have to remember and that I want to remember. So this time of the year, it's always tough. I know my wife, my daughter, they're great. They're with me all the time, and they help me get through everything. Just having them around and having something to look forward to, a place where you can feel like you have a real family. Like I use it to make me better, help me keep going, help others keep going. You know, so that's how I use my family as a motivation. I try to spend my life in the present moment. So I'm there, and we're always doing stuff with the family, swimming, skating. My daughter's in French immersion. She's good. She parle français. We kind of made it a bucket list to visit a new country every year. So I do that. So I have something to look forward to, you know, in the future. I do volunteer for Historic Canada as a guest speaker. I go to a bunch of schools. I go to not just schools, but other stuff, even corporate stuff. Just keeping busy and enjoying life exactly the way that I would want people to live. That's how I'm trying to live. When you go overseas, you get a medal. So my medal's right here. It's the campaign star that everybody gets when they go to Afghanistan. And I have this bar because it kind of means that you went there for more than 6 months. So if I have any advice for anybody or any new to Canada, especially Filipinos, it's going to the military is a great career. I know my wife we've even talked about it, because I mentioned if my daughter wants to be a dentist or a doctor, they'll pay for all your schooling while you're getting paid. I mean, I don't know what's better than that. Number one thing is obviously teamwork. Like that is our biggest thing there. And that's important when you get out into the civilian world. Discipline as well, because honestly, they're just big on discipline there. So you become very disciplined. Integrity is another thing you end up taking away there. Perseverance, just keep going, the no quitting. The best thing is that everybody knows you're military, so they know you have the discipline for it. The best way to thank us is to just be a good Canadian citizen. That's all. Don't come to the parade once, but for the 364 days of the year, you're like this person who's just actually very bad to society and just bad to the people around you. So that's not really giving respect. Respect is doing it every day. I just want people to live the life that we would want for them, you know, like no need for violence. Just we're here, we're Canadians, we can help each other out, we don't need to put anybody down. Just be here and lift each other up. I'm not sure why it's so hard, but that's what it takes to really say thank you, because this is what guys like us fought for, so you guys have the freedom to do these. Just live your life. Like, that's it, without hurting anybody.